Welcome back to this special episode of the Geschmack of our podcast, Afreilich in Purim. There's a famous line from the Holy Arizal HaKadosh that Yom Kippur is a day that is like Purim. The Chaf HaDimyon is Ki Purim, but Purim is in fact greater. How can we even begin to understand this? Quite astonishing, shocking, that the day of partying, of celebration that we are about to embark on is greater than Yom Kippur. And I'd like to suggest one approach that is based on Rabbi Yaakov Wolbe's approach to the topic. And it begins with the halacha in Shulchan Aruch. The halacha in Shulchan Aruch tells us that kol hapoishet yad noisein loy. Anyone who sticks their hand out on Purim, we give them tzedakah, no matter what. We don't ask them for what they're collecting for. We do not confirm to make sure that it's a valid cause. Instead, anyone who extends their hand, we give. We don't check into their merits. We just give. And perhaps the same will be true by tefillah. In fact, you will struggle to find even one Jewish book on Purim that does not talk about the lofty and absolute amazing ability that tefillah, that prayer has on Purim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu does not check into our merits on Purim. Every sefer tells us this, and I can't quote one because it's literally every single one. Our ability to daven on Purim is unparalleled. Not even by Yom Kippur, I would like to suggest. Yom Kippur is a day that we are judged. It's a day that if we're a tzaddik, then great. If we're a rasha, then Rachmana litzlan. But on Purim, kol hapoishe yad noisen loy. You daven for something, you get it. I'd like to suggest that perhaps this is maybe an understanding to the Arizal's line, that Yom Kippur is a day that's like Purim in regards to tefillah. You daven for something, you get it. Perhaps we can also suggest that it is not a coincidence that on Yom Kippur the Kohen Gadol goes into the inner chambers of the king, the Kodesh HaKadoshim. He storms the castle, storms the capital on our benefit. Esther did the same exact thing on Purim. Stormed into the inner chambers of Achashverosh on our behalf. On Purim, I do not think it is so far off to suggest that we have to do the same thing. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give us anything that we ask for. We just have to storm the heavens, break the gates open, cry to Hashem. Hashem, please give it to me. The power of Purim is so astonishing that perhaps that's why also there's a commandment, a quite perplexing, honestly, hard to understand commandment to get drunk on Purim. Perhaps because it's only fair to give Klal Yisrael a day that they can have whatever they want. It would quite frankly be unfair if we were just sober the whole day. We would bring Mashiach this second because we get anything we want. Perhaps it works in the same way. Purim is a cheat code. You daven for a shidduch, you get it. You daven for a mortgage, you daven for your stocks, you daven for your kids, you daven for your shalom bayis, you get it. Kol hapoishet yad noisen loy. The Gemara on Daf Zayin and Megillah tells us. We know the beginning, first Gemara, we also know the end. Amar Rava. Rava tells us, Mechayev enish lebesume bepuria. A man, and perhaps even a woman, is chayev to drink a little bit of wine, but maybe not get drunk. Chayev inish lebesume bepuria on Purim ad lo yada, until he does not know bein arur Haman lebaruch Mordechai. You have to drink until you do not know the difference between blessed is Mordechai and cursed is Haman. The next Gemara says like this, an amazing Gemara. Perhaps you've heard it. Rabba v'Reb Zera, Rabba and Reb Zera, Avdu Sudas Puria Bahadi Adari. Rabba and Reb Zera had a feast together on Purim, two holy rabbis. At Basum, they got drunk. They started to fight in learning, talk about the Gemara, and they had different opinions, and it became so heated that Rabba got up and shachtur Reb Zera, and he killed Reb Zera. Lamachar, the next day, when he sobered up, Boy Rachmi, he davened hard for his beloved Chavrusa and friend, V'ache, and he revived him. Lashana Amarle, the next year, he said, hey, do you want to come back for a Purim Suda? You want to get together again? Amarle, so Reb Zera responded, I got other plans. We can't rely on a nace every year that we're going to fight in learning, I'm going to die, and then I'll be revived. But Reb Wolbe suggested an amazing approach. We know that Rabbah means great. It means something large. And Ze'era, we know from Vayikra, the Aleph Ze'era means small. Come Rabbah v'shachatis Reb Zera. Normally we climb the ladder to greatness in small baby steps. On Purim, we storm the heavens. We take a large leap. We go for the kill. Because kol ha-poishet yad noisen loy. Don't let the mitzvahs hayoim, don't let the kedusha, and definitely kol shekain, the tumah of the day, make you lose track of the holy power of tefillah. Do not miss the opportunity to daven a heilige, focused, mariv, mincha, shachris, tehillim, davening, crying to Hashem in the middle of your Suda, Tata, hear me, I need this. Hashem listens because kol ha-poishet yad nois no loy. Freilich in Purim. What do you think, Bracha?